رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي واجعل لي وزيرا من أهلي. Now on the subject matter of us having faith and our level of faith, there are two verses in the Quran that I'd like to share here with you in this video. From chapter 4 verse 65 and 66, the translation: but no, by your Lord they will not truly believe until they make you, O Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, judge concerning that over which they dispute among themselves, and then find within themselves no discomfort from what you have judged, and submit in full willing submission. And if we had decreed upon them, kill yourselves or leave your homes, they would not have done it, except for a few of them. But if they had done what they were instructed, it would have been better for them and a firmer position for them in faith. Now, notice it's a very, very critical matter of faith. If the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ tells us to do something or judges something for us, or we take his decisions and we even feel discomfort within ourselves because of that, that puts a question mark on our belief, right? It says they will not believe, they will not truly believe until they make you a judge, and then they don't find within themselves any discomfort as well. So it's a very, very critical matter of faith, right? And if you think about it logically, we, because of our weaknesses, may think, I don't want to follow this commandment, I don't want to follow this commandment in Islam. However, if you logically think about it, I'm going to give you an example which is not a very good example. However, because human beings are limited, right? They have their weaknesses, but just for the sake of understanding, we trust engineers for making buildings, or doctors for our medicine, etc., right? Even though they're not perfect people, but we depend upon them because we know that they have knowledge. However, this is not a very good example, because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, his decisions, they are not his own, right? He's being instructed through revelation, right? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, his knowledge is complete. He knows what's best for us, what's the best way to lead our lives, right? In every matter. And so logically, the one who knows everything, every aspect of our life, he's the one we should really depend upon, right? And even if we don't see and that's what faith is, right? When you can't see or explain everything, yet you believe in it, right? This is what faith is. And so logically, we should be following Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala because He knows everything, right? Through the Quran we know that, right? And why is Quran the word of God? For that, you should go to my channel, go to my this channel's main description on the channel, where I discuss the miracles of the Quran. Prove it linguistically, mathematically, that there is absolutely no doubt that the Quran is the word of God. So first of all, we need to build that conviction that the Quran is indeed the word of God, right? That's the first thing. And then, these other things will come into place. Secondly, the second verse is, and if we had decreed upon them, kill yourselves or leave your homes, they would not have done it. Meaning, if you even feel discomfort for the small things, how can you fulfill the bigger commands? Yeah, Allah is given so easy. His commandments are easy, but if you can't do the small, how can you do the big? Logically, if you think about it, if you're not used to lifting light weights, how can you lift heavy weights, right? You can't, right? So if you cannot fulfill the simple commands, or if you feel discomfort about them, how can you fulfill the something bigger, right? Just think about it, right? And perhaps it's true as well that when you do something good, just like when you lift lighter weights, heavier weights become easier to lift. So when you do good deeds, the way to do good deeds, the way for you becomes easier and easier to do more and more and greater good deeds, right? And so may Allah give us this, first of all, this conviction. Go to my other channel, Quran's Miracles and Motivation for Muslims. You can check it on the channel description, where I prove through the language of the Quran why the Quran is the word of God. And once you have that conviction, then it becomes really easy to follow what Allah is saying, because then you know that Allah, the one who knows everything, He knows what's best for me, right? So may Allah give us this ability to do good deeds, and may He make the way easier for us to do greater and greater good deeds. Subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika ashhadu an la ilaha illa anta astaghfiruka wa atubu ilaik.